Pantone wants $15 a month for the privilege of using its colors in Photoshop. Oh, stop, Will. Why you gotta do this to me? This is a real thing going on.
Yeah.
Changes have already hit some users, but communication and timing are muddled. I haven't launched Photoshop in a bit, but Pantone wants $15 a month to use its colors in Photoshop.
It's a lot of colors.
So, how can they? I don't understand. Like, can't I just select these colors? What's going on? Well, break it down for me.
I believe there's a library of colors in like a theme library where you can pick, and it's Pantone is one of the libraries. And if you don't pay for these colors, you don't get that library.
Using the extension is free once you've created an account, but using the full library of colors, creating unlimited color palettes and a dozen more tools to create smarter, more impactful palettes will now require a subscription that runs you $15 a month or $90 per year, on top of what you're already paying to use Adobe's apps in the first place. I could browse through colors using the basic version of the extension, but trying to browse and select most colors from most libraries prompted me to pay for a subscription. Well, listen, what do you want? What can you expect, Adobe? You go to the subscription model. You start charging people monthly for an app that you used to be able to purchase one time. And all of a sudden now, all these peripheral players are saying, well, we want some of that too. We want that monthly recurring fee and the subscription. Today, if you open a PSD, even one that's 20 years old, with an obscure Pantone color, it will remove the color and make it black. And then Pantone wants $21 a month for access, and solid coded goes behind the paywall in early November. So you open...
This is what happens when you copyright a color.
Yikes. Well, listen.
They have full control over
They should totally have a grandfather process here where your old projects don't show up like
get
that.
A pass.
Holy moly. The change appears to be rolling out gradually, and uncoded Pantone libraries will be removed after November 2022. Wow. Yeah, I can't imagine people are happy with that. I don't know who would be cheering for this. I don't know who's really defending it.
But a lot of people use Pantone for a variety of
This just complicated their lives.
Mediums.
This just complicated their lives big time. And I don't know what is the price, right? $15 a month. I don't know why the other guy said 21. Was he talking some other currency? But like, is the price right? Like 15 a month? It seems like a lot. I don't know though. I mean, once you get into these pro applications, people, they just pay it. They're like, I need to have it.
Yeah.
So it's a tough spot to find yourself if you're. Let's see what the comments say. Let's see what the top comment. Maybe we're a little too focused on the term RGB. All colors are expressed numerically, are they not? Some programs will send a signal to the digital device. This guy's going deep. The other person says you could represent any color by 6-digit hex codes. They don't own the actual colors, just the process in which those colors translate to actual colors in the physical world. But that starts with coding the color in software, which they can and just did deny users access to. So, man. So he's right. He's saying that the hex code in the app guarantees that the color you're getting digitally, if manifested in reality, is going to match the physical Pantone you're holding. Wow. This next person says, can we get a short explanation here? 2 to 3 sentences. And somebody actually obliges and says, short story, standardization of color between different media, print, digital, fabric. So clothing designers and things like that affects as well, merch, production. Long story, web uses RGB, but print uses CMYK. And for fabric, you use dyes. RGB is additive, CMYK is subtractive, and dyeing is a chemical process. With Pantone, you can just give someone the Pantone color without having to worry about what color process they're using to render that color. You can't just give someone the RGB values. Wow. Pantone.
It's very powerful.
Monopolize the cornered. It is
too.
pretty impressive that they can that can be achieved. Color across different processes to meet that criteria. The Wikipedia is looking for a donation from you right now. They're looking for a couple of bucks.
No kidding.
It's a cool idea. It's just it's just people I don't think are like super into more subscriptions right now.
Yeah.
Right?
And they don't want to be nickeled and dimed.
And so this is what it is. And so the people keep getting rinsed, squeezed. I don't know what to tell you. But
I always thought Adobe had our backs, where they would pay some sort of fee.
Wait a second. Adobe has your back? Since when? I want to know. How do I get Adobe to have my back?
They would actually pay the rights for Pantone in some way to let them use the Pantones in the library.
X-Rite, a supplier of color measurement instruments and software, purchased Pantone for $180 million in October 2007. All right. Who knows? Probably worth more now, especially with the subscription fee. Now it's about to be $1 billion company.
Uh-huh.